All right, it's 5:16 in the morning on Thursday, October 27th, 2022. Mind you, I only got like maybe 5 hours sleep. I wanted to get up at 4 anyways, even though I stayed in bed for a bit, looked at what I had to do for the day in my phone, scrolled a bit. Well, scrolled, I mean, I just kind of go through my apps, you know, impulsively, but just to see what's going on, if there's something that catches my eye, like an email or a message in a DM. Which reminds me, I canceled the massage that I was supposed to do on Saturday because I really didn't want to do it. I don't like the guy. We don't. It's always awkward. You know, it's not what I want to do. So I had to tell him I had to replace someone for work on Saturday, but also because I'm not finished cleaning up the place. You know, I'm trying. It was a motivator. It was a motivator, but money's not the motivator for me to do stuff I don't want to do. I have to like the person. It's just too awkward. So, um, so lack of sleep doesn't help with my mood, but I got some drawing in when I first got up. I was in the bathroom and I got to do some drawing. Nothing spectacular, but it's just doing it. I like one eye that I did 2 days ago. But anyways, um, I didn't do any drawing yesterday because I didn't have time when I was getting up in the morning of all the things I had to do. And when I got home, I had still work to do from the teaching the CPR class. I had paperwork to do and other administrative work to do, like write up my bills, or invoices for to get paid. The little sum that I'm getting, but I have to keep that going. You know, the basic administrative work to keep track of everything. And I got a lot of work done. And I even got the dishes and the countertop done. That's the second day in a row, so that's good. Trying to keep that as a habit. I do that before I even get to take my shower or brush my teeth. So, my goal is to be able to have certain habits that I can keep things going so my place doesn't get too much to shit as it did. But that's how I grew up. My parents' home was shit. So it's really fighting all that for me. You know, creating good habits. Though my father's room was impeccable. Everything else was terrible. What's that all about? My parents didn't sleep in the same room, by the way. Hmm. Um, It's a question of learning where things go, finding a place for it. Oh, shit. It's a matter of finding a place for everything and just keep putting it in that place. And when you get things, to not let things accumulate, like make a decision where they go if you need it or whatever. You know, like the getting things done type thing. It's the same thing. I understand that more now. Like I have some good habits. But anyways, my drawing every day got broken yesterday when I didn't do anything. So I should actually write that down. I haven't been keeping up with the tracker, but I've been doing well, except for yesterday. So let me find that page. Page 145. And so yesterday was the 26th. I didn't do the 26th, but I did the 25th, and I did the 27th, which is today. So I started on the 14th. So within 2 weeks will be tomorrow. I did, well, I missed one day. But when I'm alone in my thoughts, like after finishing drawing in the toilet, I'm starting to get down on myself that I missed a day, and that everything else is shit. So it's very hard for me to get out of that, you know? With training, I'm a little better at it, you know? But adding on habits and trying to keep things going is very difficult. You know, creating space to be able to do other things so I can move forward and get rid of the things that I don't need or I don't need to do. But cleaning up my place should be, or maintaining it should be something I need to do constantly, but it's tough. So at least I know Saturday I'm gonna have off. Sunday morning I have my training client. Today I have my dance therapy class, if you want to call it that. And I'm already sore from yesterday. Why am I sore yesterday? Actually, well, I taught my CPR class, and it's the first time I was able to keep it within the time constraints. But even with that, I still have to do an hour afterwards to do the paperwork, so it all ends up the same, but at least the students aren't as frustrated. So that's a win, in a way. It was fun. Still not getting paid more, but why am I? Oh yeah, because I evaluated everyone one-on-one as opposed to in a group, which helped. But I had to be the partner when helping them, so I was doing a lot of CPR yesterday, physically, so sweating a lot. I guess I'll keep that. That'll get me into better shape. Why feet so. Where did I? I don't know, because I'm going to be dancing today, so then my feet are going to be even more sore. And then Sunday I gotta go on the mountain, so it's like I don't want any more plantar fasciitis that I had, or so I really have to be careful of that. So that's getting me down too. You know, I have a tendency to overuse everything, and if it's been a while since I haven't done anything, I'll get overused very quickly. And it's about controlling my life. Same thing with work, you know. That's why I'm only sticking to twice a week with the CPR classes with this one employer, because it's terrible. And I'll be overworked very quickly. But then I'm thinking about the other course I'm taking, which I have to keep up on. It's been a few weeks um, since we last had our class, and I'm still trying to do my lesson plan. It's not easy keeping up with that, and no one's calling me, reminding me or anything. No one cares. Blah 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 blah, which is normal. But you know, when you have so many hours in a day and so much energy, so I'm gonna work on some of that this morning after I do this video, and do a little bit of a workout, and then see where things go. And then kind of negotiate with myself during, you know, to kind of not try to take on too many things this morning and get into the rabbit hole of death where I'm doing so many things and not completing anything. And then make sure I know what I'm doing when I come home. When I come home, I'm going to be tired, so it has to be easier things, of course. Just keeping those habits up. The orderly class that I had my interview for, I had a call the day after when I finished the online survey about my health. I had like there was a section on the mental health, and I said no, there's nothing mentally that's preventing me from working, but I wrote a line saying that I been through therapy and all that stuff. I got a call, but then I didn't pick it up because there was no ID. I called back, and there was someone else. It was someone else's answering machine, or a voicemail message, someone else's voice. I left a message, and then I emailed the person who I thought it was, and I said I got a call. I returned it back, and then yesterday I messaged the person that I initially contacted with, who contacted me, and I mentioned that too. But we're going on 2 days now, and so I'm like a little nervous is that stopping me from getting the bursary? Because it's in the same organization where I went with the therapy. My psychologist was from the same health organization, so it's like, that would suck in an industry where they really need people, and the hiring rate is like 100%. And no one ever called back or messaged me back. It's like, okay, maybe they're not on work schedule. They only get back to me when they're at work. So I'm nervous about that. You know, I can't even get into the easiest thing to get into. Anyways, this is the video getting down on myself for everything. All right.